dos, tres, 14. Hola mis coniguitos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my buddies, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we are doing a vlog. Yes indeed. Oh my gosh. I know this is a little surprising. Normally I try to do a vlog on days where there are videos planned, but I've realized that I do need to upload a vlog soon and before next Friday. So I actually have quite a bit of news. One of them being I applied for a position in Special Olympics. Yes! I am so excited. As you may all know, I'm an athlete for Special Olympics Missouri. My disability is mosaic Down syndrome. And I've actually been helping out with SOMO TV, which is Special Olympics Missouri TV. It's a show that we've been doing for the past 2-3 years now. Yeah, 3 years, because this year it's all on the athletes now. Oh my gosh. I mean, we still have someone to go to if we need any help, which is super awesome, because I know we're not yet ready to go independent just yet. But it's just so cool because every now and then I get emails from the guy who's in charge of that. This time he emailed me and several others, of course. I'm sure I wasn't the only one, about a position that we can apply for because of what's happening next year. And next year is the USA Games 2018 for Special Olympics. Yes! Hallelujah! And so there is a position available for athletes PR assistants. Now, let me actually get the paper for that because I cannot remember all the specifics right now.
One eternity later.
I found them. They were in the filing cabinet with the papers from the printer. Okay, so my printer is actually one of the modern ones. When I mean modern, I mean newer. It has a scanner and a fax and a couple of other things. But for some reason, when I moved departments, I think it reset somehow because I cannot get the scanner to connect to the computer. It's saying I need some sort of code, and I've already done that code with, I've already used that code with a printer. I have no idea what I did, because like I remember printing that paper with the code. I think I created some sort of random email or something, because the website says neither emails have accounts with them, so I don't know what happened. Anyways, so the job position, athlete PR assistant. So there are duties before the USA Games. Oh, and the USA Games is in Seattle, Washington, so I'm super psyched about that, because like, if I ever get the chance to have any spare time, I am beelining for the headquarters of Her Interactive, because I know they're in Seattle. At least I think. I could be wrong. But there are duties before the USA Games. I get to develop social media content, write stories and blog posts, which is fortunate because I do have a blog. Shoot, I forgot to include that on my resume. I conduct video interviews, edit video clips, work with the local TV channel to properly train on conducting interviews and editing videos, more duties as assigned, other duties that the athlete's PR assistant comes up with, which is fine, duties during USA Games, same duties as above, and I get to edit video clips together to package highlights for media outlets in Missouri, host nightly TV show that highlights every day's activities. Oh boy. Other duties that the athlete PR assistant comes up with. And duties after USA Games, give some feedback on what worked with this role and what can be improved, which is super awesome. And so, what I had to do to apply for it is I had to get 2 letters of recommendations, which I already have. Well, I mean, I already applied, so, but I was able to get 2 letters of recommendations. I was able to get a 60-second video explaining why I'd be a good fit for this position. They aren't worried about the quality, but they are looking for the story and how creative I am in telling it in this format. And I decided to use my video editing skills in doing green screen, which I am so proud of, by the way. Well, I mean, of what I did with the video, I mean. And I'll actually include that video because I actually do want to show you guys of how well it is, and I had so much fun working on it. I'm proud of it. I mean, it's not very good quality, but at least it's viewable. And I also had to write a resume, which I already had a resume, but I needed to do improvements on there so that I could include my YouTube channels. I forgot to add, though, the Blogspot page that I have, and I also forgot to add my radio show that I did have for a while, and also my Vine. Shoot. I knew I was forgetting something. Is it past 5? Well, it soon will be. Frick. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, well, the guy I'm sending it to, he does know that I did have a radio show, so fortunately he'll ask me about it. I mean, well, I'm assuming. Like, he knows that I did have one. And if he's confused of why I didn't include it on the hobbies part of the resume, then he'll contact me and ask why I didn't include it. And I'll be like, I forgot. Okay, so on to the next topic, which is super uber important. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this vlog, and it is because next Friday, August 25th, up until September 5th, which is a Wednesday, I will be gone. I will be on vacation, and oopsie doodles, I've been trying to announce it like all month. Seriously, I've been announcing it with every recording that I do, and I realized not everyone will be watching all of those videos, so I knew I had to create a vlog separate from it so that everyone would know. So I'm actually really excited because this vacation consists of 3 locations, so I'm going to make sure that I have plenty of footage so that I can upload it both on here as well as my book reading channel. Oh my gosh. So these videos, they will not include my wig or my rabbit mask. So yeah, this is the wig, people. Come on. Chillax. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I do not know if my oldest sister will follow us, but I do know it's going to be me and my mom. We're going to Connecticut because my other sister, my middle sister, she lives in Connecticut right now for a 13-week job. She is a traveling nurse. I don't remember what the website was called, but she applied to be a traveling nurse, and so her first location she chose, I think, here in town, and then after that she chose Connecticut, and who knows where she'll go after that. But I'm excited for her because she's going to be traveling a whole bunch, and I do know it's going to super uber confuse her daughter, Sophia. Her baby daughter, Sophia. Just last week, little Sophia started crawling. Oh my gosh. My sister is in a panic. She's like, we gotta baby proof everything else. Everything else. Everything else. Anyways, me and my mom are going to be seeing my sister in Connecticut. Hopefully we'll be able to include the beach on that, because seriously, I would love to swim in the Atlantic Ocean, even though it's going to be super freezing. And I've actually talked about it with my dad, about Atlantic Ocean. He's saying that it's not going to be cold. In fact, it might be warm. I'm like, Dad, it's the Atlantic. Titanic sank in it. He's like, no, Titanic sank up further north. Oh, that's right. Oh man. I can be blonde at times, even though I'm not. But anyways, after Connecticut, me and my mom are going to be going to Rochester, New York. Or one of my mom's siblings lives there, including a bunch of her nephews and nieces. Jeez. And then after that, we're heading back to Missouri. Not to my hometown where we live in right now, but to St. Louis. That is where my mom is going to have a business meeting with someone who happens to be a family friend. And I'm not going to say her name, but she is part of a business called, I will correct myself, if I am wrong, but I think it's called Stepping Stone's Mission. She's improved so much on that business. And what's really cool is that she has this mission going on in Romania. At least for a long while she did. I don't know if she's still in Romania or not. But I mean, it's just so cool. And if possible, I will be able to link that mission in the description below, which I am super excited about. You should definitely check it out. Was there anything else that I wanted to talk about? Actually not sure. I mean, those were the two main points that I wanted to touch. The Special Olympics Missouri position and my vacation. Oh, that reminds me. Because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, I'm going to try to double the length of videos that I have for you guys. So this Sunday, you're going to get an hour's worth of Princess Isabella, A Witch's Curse. And for the 2 Nancy Drew days, you're going to get an hour's worth each video. And as far as Wednesday, well, I am super uber hoping that I'll be able to do the full videos for episode 5. And I realized, I actually looked it up, that it's a total of 3 hours. From the chart that I remember looking at, it was saying that just the story, it would be 2 hours, around 2 hours. And including the other stuff, plus the main story, it would be 3 hours. And considering how slow I can be and overthinking how I can be, it's definitely going to be close to like 3.5 hours or 4 hours. And because of that, I'm gonna have to split the entire episode into 2 videos, like I have been. But because it's my last, because next week is gonna be my last week here on the channel for the month. For the month, guys. I'm gonna try to upload both those videos on the same day if possible. So it's gonna be pretty intense. There goes my social life. I have a lot to do. I still have to pack. Heck, I need to take down the makeshift tent that I did from this week. Oh man. I showed you... Oh wait, no. You guys... I also keep forgetting to say that I have other social media accounts. So, if you're not checking it out in the description below, because I'm always including my social... Wait, no, I'm not. I think. I don't know. I can't quite remember if I'm including my social media accounts in the description below. I'm sure they are, but if not, I'll double check. I can't remember right now. But I do have 2 Twitter profiles, one for each channel. My gaming channel here, my Twitter name is WWNancyDrewD. No, I did not mean to do that. I actually created that. That was the main profile I had when I started using Twitter. I just didn't realize in time I would be doing this gaming channel. Weird, huh? And my second profile on Twitter, it matches my name on my book reading channel, which is The Esperanza 243. And I also have a blogger profile. And don't forget, there's also a Vine is technically dead, but the website is still there. You can still check it out. You can even check my profile on Vine, which is crazy redonkulous, but it's possible. I actually have done Vine compilations on my main channel. You can check that out. I think I finally put that playlist on public. And I also have, there is the radio show, even though that show ended last year, 2016. Jeez, so much has happened. Yeah, I do believe that is it, everyone. Wow, a lot of talking today. So, you know what? I'm going to show you my makeshift tent. I'm so freaking proud of it. I mean, it collapsed twice because of the freaking pole balance. I've been using the stand that I used for my green screen, and I've even used the green screen for it too. Let me show you. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to end up having to show you my apartment, which is unfortunate. I've been trying so hard to avoid that. But so there's the pillow and the sleeping bag. There's the entrance, or well, the exit of where I get to watch TV. There's the green screen. Booyah! There's a slight chance that blanket right there might not show, considering it's a similar color to the wall, because I will be doing a green screen to my wall. And let's not forget my Roku TV. Very nicely done. I'm going to be watching that pretty soon. And yes, I know I just dated the video, but that's fine, because this video is going to be up on Friday. But I am excited. So that is it, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button down below, and also hit that red subscribe button. That means you're not checking out my other videos. What the heck, man? Gotta check them out. Also, hit that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! I love doing handheld stuff. I don't understand. Oh yeah, Dreamcatcher. Hello. Going to Seattle for USA Games would be a huge honor, and to be a part of Team Missouri is just as much an honor. I'd be able to put in my efforts for Special Olympics in a way I've been dreaming most of my life, especially since I joined Special Olympics, and that was in 2007, I believe. I've had 2 YouTube channels to maintain for the past few years. My main channel I've actually had for well over 8 years, in fact. And I've also been a part of the Special Olympics Missouri TV show. I've done interviews on that show. I've also done some editing. I've even helped out with directing and even setting the scenes. To be an assistant, it would just make my dreams go even further, and it would help sharpen my skills on all of that, including helping out with Brandon and whoever else is on Team Missouri for public relations. It would be just such an honor, and I am just so excited to even be a part of that team. I hope you pick me.